Hello Sagittarius. Sagittarius rising and Sagittarius moon people, don't know why the pause there. This is your weekly astrological and card horoscope for the week starting June 12th, 2017. And a quick announcement for everybody. A lot of folks have been asking, Nico, when is there going to be a tarot home study course, you know, kind of like the tarot classes I've been teaching the last few years? And the good news is actually, I have one on the way. It's going to be debuting on July 1st, 2017. The complete tarot home study course that I've been devising. It's over 3 hours of video content teaching about tarot as well as accompanying documents you download as well. It'll be going on sale on the 1st of July, but I'm doing a pre-order special now. You can do that at my website, integrativemysticism.com, where you can pre-order your copy to download at a discount to come back on the 1st when it's ready to go, and you know what, redeem your voucher and get your copy for less money. So if you want to do that, again, you can go to my website, integrativemysticism.com. It's the same place you get a session with me. So what is going on with your astrology this week, Sagittarius? Well, on Tuesday, we've got an interesting angle going on. Mercury, planet of communications, is in your 7th house of committed partnerships, your closest one-on-one relationships. This is your best friend, boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, wife, BFF, business partner, roommate, all the people you spend all that closest one-on-one time with. It's forming a tense square with Neptune in your 4th house of home and family. And something may end up coming up in a bit of a clash, a bit of either a personality clash or an information clash between people in these areas. There could be an issue where, you know, perhaps there's this family member or and a romantic partner that are not necessarily getting along, and the conflict is over misinformation or misunderstanding. There could be a situation going on where a lover or a close friend or a roommate confides in you about some of the misconduct of a family member or a relative, and you may want to pay attention to that. They may not have all the information, though, so it's important not to just jump and take sides immediately, but they do have something they need to share with you, and it may not necessarily be easy to navigate. On Wednesday, we've got the Sun in this area of your 7th house forming an opposition to Saturn retrograde currently in your sign. And it looks like, again, one of your closest one-on-one relationships may actually end up teaching you a serious lesson, Sagittarius, about a rule or a boundary that you've been keeping that you don't need to keep anymore. And this may seem kind of weird. You know, a lot of people don't like it when astrology calls them out. However, you're a Sagittarius, you're usually one of the people I can be candid with. And when we look at this opposition, this may be something that, you know, a partner, again, may actually have a solution to a problem that you don't want to confront, or possibly a best friend may have to call you out on something that you didn't know you were doing wrong. It's an immediate correction, and luckily it's something that is done gently and done kindly for the best interest of all concerned. But you know what? Just be prepared, don't take it too personally, but also keep an open mind. So what is going on with your cards this week then? Well, for your spiritual advice, we do have the card of the Hedge Witch. The Hedge Witch is kind of interesting because this does talk about people confiding secrets in us this week. Okay? People are going to be sharing information that we may be expected to keep private. And while your first impulse may be to go and shout it from the rooftops, you are put on notice not to do so. Because sometimes secrets need to be acted on instead of just broadcast. And I know that sounds a little bit sketch, but with the Hedge Witch, what the real issue is that you need to keep secret whoever is giving you this information. Okay? They need to be able to remain anonymous. If you have to go confront a person or something like that, if the person you're confronting feels ganged up on, or the person who gave you the information suddenly feels compromised, it may make more drama than is absolutely necessary to fix this situation. So again, keeping secrets secret, and keeping it safe, always a good idea when you get that card. For your Earth sector, when it comes to your work and finances, we've got the Two of Swords reversed. And the Two of Swords reversed is kind of interesting here because we do have a commitment coming your way that actually does last for a long time. And this commitment, whatever this is, does involve trimming the fat around your work situation in a way that allows you more freedom, and possibly more freedom with your schedule and the opportunity to make as much money as you want, as you please. This may be an opportunity to custom design your workload during an interview process or your availability during a hiring process, or possibly with the Two of Swords reversed, an opportunity for you, the Sagittarius, to, again, have a much more flexibility this week, or maybe even henceforth, if you would like, to change the way you actually handle when you are coming to and fro from work. The Two of Swords reversed can also indicate great news for those of you that are looking to get any kind of financial documents or contracts signed. If we feel like people have been waffling on them, it's been taking too long to get things clear out in the open, and on paper, we finally have that being made solid with this card. For your communications with air, when it comes to your friends, your relatives, and the others in your life, we've got Seven of Swords upright. And again, you will be hearing about a secret somebody has been keeping. Now, what I'm getting the impression of from this card, though, is a little bit different. I kind of feel like you're getting somebody's letting you in on a secret that somebody else is keeping. But we have to keep that a secret, too. And so, it gets a bit complicated. When somebody says, look, someone, so-and-so this, but you didn't hear it from me, and they're keeping it a secret, too. Don't let it go any further from that. Okay? Keep it between you and the person who told you, or, you know, maybe they're not just telling you, maybe they're telling a couple of people at the same time. This does need to be kept contained for now. Okay, the Seven of Swords is indicating this can be more easily solved with a few choice people who are closely involved, as opposed to letting this just kind of leak out and spread all over the damn place. Whatever this is, with the Seven of Swords upright, while you may be getting information about a secret, mind that Mercury square Neptune. The person telling you what's going on doesn't know everything either, and so he or she isn't necessarily your expert, and be careful about treating them as such. For your challenge this week with fire, we do have the Five of Pentacles upright. Sagittarius, your challenge this week may actually be recruiting the right kind of help for yourself, because the Five of Pentacles does indicate, you know, if we are stubbornly trying to take care of everything alone, yes, we're trying to maintain everyone's confidence, apparently this week, but with the Five of Pentacles, it is talking about being sure that you know who you can trust to be your help in this situation. Because the Five of Pentacles is also saying no when you've been beat. Now, when we say beat, it doesn't mean some kind of dramatic loss, it doesn't mean some horrible defeat. It's just kind of like knowing your limitations, knowing when you're not the expert in the situation, not trying to fake it, you know. One of my favorite YouTube witches, you know, she said, you know, she says, you deserve better than to know you're kidding yourself when it comes to talking about faking it till you make it. Brilliant. And this is a situation where your challenge is basically saying, where do I need to go and get outside help? Who do I get to trust to get outside help with the situation? It could be dealing with the secret, whatever's going on with the family thing, or the friend thing, or whatever's happening here. But knowing when it's definitely time to be looking for the right reinforcements. Okay? Again, you may be thinking that this is something that has to be kept so private, but that's a lot of a burden to put on you to do something all by yourself. And you have to know when, again, it's okay to get that assistance and to find people who are more capable. It's not an admission of defeat on your part, and it's not an insult to anyone else involved. But this week, it's definitely, you know, again, reinforcements will be necessary. Okay, not because you're in any trouble, it's just, it's complex. For your emotions with water and your romantic life, we've got the King of Cups upright. Love and romance is absolutely going to be wonderful this week, and I'm not surprised. We've got the Sun in your 7th house of committed partnerships, Mercury in your 7th house of committed partnerships. Everything seems to be quite hunky-dory there. And with the King of Cups, usually we see a new love opportunity for those of you who are single and looking, finally working up the nerve to try and spend more time with you. Sometimes this King of Cups, however, will seem a bit indirect, so you're going to have to pay attention to, you know, some signals. But pay attention to who's trying to get closer or more involved than they've ever been before. This may be among your friend group, or this may even be somebody who just has more of an interest than anyone else seems to have in what you've got going on. The King of Cups can also indicate somebody helping you and a partner out, whether it's a friend or a relative or somebody close, that seems to be kind of setting up a situation almost like for you and your partner, kind of almost engineering a fun opportunity or a fun experience for you and your partner this week to go on this excursion with them. You know, whether it's an adventure, a camping trip, whether it's, you know, this person trying to get you involved in a new social group. This could even be somebody close to your partner who actually gives you some kind of unexpected insight into how to really, you know, turn his or her crank. So that should be very, very interesting as well. So a lot of information sharing going on the Sag front. So that is your horoscope. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please like, share, and subscribe. You know I appreciate it. And of course, if you ever again want to get a session with me or get your copy pre-ordered for the Tarot Home Study course, you can do so at my website, integrativemysticism.com.